want to talk to you about what's going on with Othello.
What do you mean?
Word travels fast in this business.
So you want to give me a pep talk? Sorry your life's going down the toilet. Hang in there, kiddo.
Not exactly. But I'll tell you one thing, you're not going to accomplish anything by feeling sorry for yourself. Life's not fair. So what? Get over it.
You know, you have a very interesting bedside manner, might I add.
I'm not your best friend, MP. I'm not here to coddle your ego. I'm here to put the best team possible on the floor, and I can't do that if you get shipped out because you gave up.
Who said I'm giving up? I'm not allowed to be upset?
You're allowed to be upset. But you need to channel that energy in a positive way. Play like your life depends on it and make it impossible for Othello to trade you.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done.
Look, I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. I've been in this game a long time. I didn't get to where I'm at by playing games. When you're where you're at, there's a temptation to try to play things out in the press. All right, well, that might work for the top 1% of players in the league. But for everybody else, it backfires. I'm not saying you don't have that kind of talent, but it's too early in your career to pull that kind of power play. All you can do is produce, and I can help you produce. You just gotta trust me.
Coach, I trust you. I just don't think I'm good enough. I mean, right now, I feel like my only choice is to get my hands dirty.
That's not who you are, MP.
No disrespect, Coach, but how do you know that? I'm only 21 years old. I don't even know who I am yet. Not fully. How do you know that's not me?
Look, I can't tell you what to do. You're your own person, and you got...
I can respect that.
And I promise you, if you do this the right way, I'll do everything in my power to help you to succeed. But if you want any help with the other way, I can't do anything for you.
I hear you, Coach. That's totally fair.
Good. Now go out there and prove Othello wrong.
And we've got some surprise teams here in the early season.
Some are surprisingly bad, and some are exceeding expectations. There's still a long season ahead, and things can change quickly, B.A.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. The perimeter pair is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point. Here's Young. Hits a three-point game. Collins outside. Left side, Bogdanovich. The 17-footer. Milwaukee with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Here's Holiday. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Pass to Key. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. He has 7.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Capella with it. Outside Hunter. With the drive. And Middleton with the block.
And even though Middleton doesn't pile up blocks, he has the length to disrupt shooters, and he did right there. And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Now here's Young. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Down low. Here's Capella. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Lopez. Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. Key. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Holiday against Young. Pass to Collins. Outside Young. A little mid-range shot is up. Kept alive. Here's Capella. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Key. Puts up a 3. And Antetokounmpo with the snuff.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Young. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands. In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first-round series against the Knicks was memorable.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
A different look for Milwaukee. Ibaka, he's checked in for Lopez. Ingles comes in for Middleton. And it's Connaughton in for Holiday. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Okongwu comes in for Collins. Johnson, he's checked in for Hunter. And Holiday subbed in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Young. He's averaging 35.5 a game. Excellent production. Left side Ingles to the middle. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Key. On the wing, Connaughton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Okongwu with the rebound.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Team foul. Shooting for Atlanta.
That's good from Holiday.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter here.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Milwaukee. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dancing.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your...
Another thing, they found the open man as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
And he knocks down the first one. And grabbed both Giannis and Kareem, dominated the paint.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for one.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. Just how you draw it up. That's a look they'll take every time.
The Hawks have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And here's Connaughton for three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Pass to Holiday. Back to Young. In transition. Here come the Bucks. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And you've got to like Antetokounmpo's quick strike ability. There was no indecision, just a full commitment and a bucket.
15 fouls.
The first free throw is good.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And Giannis with the jam.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
No good there. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA. And if you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Here's Atlanta with the ball, trailing by 10. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Silva in at the 4. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Young. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. To the paint. Over to the wing. Hunter against Middleton. Hunter can't get it to go. Well, Milwaukee's shooting an efficient 57% tonight. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Key. Shoots over Capella. Key, no good. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Outside Hunter. To the inside, Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Milwaukee calls timeout. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. One shot.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
An MVP caliber talent. The rise of Giannis from scrawny teenager to bulked up superstar has been great to watch.
Pass to Holiday. They need this. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight. Now Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Okongwu. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerves to hit that shot.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong. Can't do it much better than that.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. And this has to be his best scoring game of the season. And he's not done yet. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, time for an injury report. And let's get an update here on John Collins' injury. Allie, any news?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta, and the report isn't good. It's almost certain to be a broken wrist. That'll be the end of his day, and what could be the start of a long recovery process for him. It's hard to hear, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wesley Matthews out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's George Hill, and it's prime time in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And you know what, Trae Young, he almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
Brook Lopez. Is checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Hill, and both free throws good for Young. And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player. Backs it up with his play.
Pass to Holiday. 6 to shoot. And here's Hunter from the arc. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Holiday. And here's Lopez. Guarded by Capella. Here's Key. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay!
This is no longer the...
Outside Bogdanovich. Goes back up. Count that bucket.
Nice shot. Bogey is pure from any spot on the floor.
Milwaukee has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time.
Oh, I'm hearing you're thinking about staying after all.
Yeah, things got a little emotional the other day, and this is where I want to be ultimately.
Great. Well, now all we gotta do is game plan.
Oh, wait. So, Mila and I, we discussed, and we think we want to avoid the press in this. Just put my head down, focus, play the best basketball that I can play, because if Othello wants to trade me, he's going to be the one that looks like a clown, not me.
Okay, yeah, that is an option, but I don't think it's our best one here, man.
All right, then. Let me hear something.
Look, MP, you are a phenomenal player. I mean, you have unlimited potential, and you know I believe this, otherwise I wouldn't be here focusing all my energy on you like this. But right now, you've already got an uphill battle with the fans. And as it stands, if Othello leaks a trade rumor, you're gonna have half the city dancing in the streets.
Oh, come on, man. You don't think that's just a little too extreme right now?
Research shows that sports fans are 78% more likely to dance in celebration than any other type of fan, and that includes fans of ballroom dancing. Funny enough.
Thanks, Ash.
Look, I'm not saying you can't do the whole good soldier routine, but, dog, to play so well that a trade is impossible without doing any maneuvering in the press, I mean, that's extremely difficult.
Impossible.
Look, why don't you just play as well as you can while trying to work the press in your favor? I mean,
But-
it's the best of both
But
worlds.
isn't doing all that behind-the-scenes stuff bad for my brand?
Exactly.
Like, Ashley, what do you think?
Okay, it's a possibility that it could hurt your image, but that is a very remote possibility, okay? No one will blame you for wanting to stay on your own team. It's when you try to force your way out that there's a problem.
You know what? What if he's not comfortable trying to get another man fired?
Okay.
I guess you guys haven't heard of the golden rule.
Oh, the
Treat
golden
others as
rule,
you
the
would like to
golden
be
rule.
treated.
Okay, fine. If that's the case, then we just won't do it at all. Does
That's
that sound
not
good?
what I'm saying. I'm just
okay,
saying you
well,
must
in
not
my
believe in his
professional
talent very well if you
opinion,
want him to beg,
if you want
borrow,
to
and
control
steal to
as
stay
many
on the
variables
team.
as possible, MP, you want to stay in this city, have a family with Mila like you plan to, you'll use every weapon at your disposal.
You can try and control
right.
all the things you want with all this shenanigans and still get traded. So it's how you want to sleep at night.
So it's really up to you, man. What are you feeling? You know how you want to play this?
Listen, I just don't want to leave anything up to chance.
MP.
Mila, I'm sorry, but it's my career. And I'm doing what I feel is right.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're doing this because you actually want to and not because you're feeling pressured.
No, I'm doing it because I feel like this is what I need to do. For both of us. Trust me on this one, okay?
Okay. Then we'll do it.
All right, Rick, talk to me.
Ashley.
The goal is to get the national press to call for Othello's ouster,
Okay.
but they take their cues from the local guys.
Okay, so first step is getting the guys on the beat on our side.
Yes, that's
Yes.
right. But it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a little tricky because we can't just, come out and tell them that Othello's
Right.
trying to trade you. I mean, at this point, if we do that, there'll be plenty of people in the city happy to see you go.
The key here is to make the case that Othello is a problem for the future of the franchise. That takes time, though.
All right, so walk me through it.
We start small.
Okay.
I'll set up a meeting with John Luck. You can tell him all about how Othello threw a temper tantrum over the idea of winning fans of the city.
Wait, but wouldn't doing an interview like that put me in line of fire?
Yes, which is why you'll do the interview as an anonymous source. All right, no names, just facts.
Yeah. Let everyone know that it was a PR initiative from the top down and everyone was supposed to get on board.
Oh, everyone was supposed to get on board.
Right.
Except Othello.
Exactly. So plant the seed that he's not a team player. He does things his own way, even when it's a detriment to the team.
Right.
Ooh, this sounds good, man. What's next?
I'll call John. I'll explain what you're there to talk about. Tell him that it's off the record. That way, he has to talk to people inside the organization in order to publish. If you tell him where to sniff around, even a puppy dog like John Luck can find a bone.
So we really doing this, huh?
Oh, we really doing it.
Absolutely.
And it's going to work, too.
It better work, man.
I'll text you after the meeting is set up. Meantime, wouldn't hurt to play a few great games.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
Mila, what do you
Yep.
think about this?
This is the way you want to go. It sounds like a good plan.
All right.
See you later, man.
Hey, man.
Huddle up, fellas. Let's go over the game plan. We have got to find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. Let's get on the baseline and work on filling the lanes better and getting the ball to the middle of the floor.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
5 seconds! Set up! Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Yo, look at the clock! Don't forget the clock now. You guys are the ones who's gonna be losing today. Yo, get it up. Shoot that!
Good work in practice today. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
Let's get to work.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
What's the foul at, man? What the fuck? He's all day, baby. Give me that.
We're ready. Let's go. Turn it up. Turn it up.
Ball up. Woo! 3 of them, baby. And 1. It's right.
You'll never get better watching other players work out. Go do something. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Started, man. Started. Yo, son up.
Get ready. We're waiting your team.
Sean! Who got ball? He's all day, baby.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Woo! 3 of them, baby. Help him, he's nice. Give me that.
Nah, we're good.
Let's go.
Yo, I got him.
Once I start, I just can't stop.
Oh, where's the foul? Yeah, let's keep letting that fly, baby.
That's a foul, right? Shut up, shut up.
Keep it going.
99, get ready for sleep.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Y'all ready to lose?
Screen, screen, screen.
Trifecta, baby.
Just like that.
I got your help, help side.
One more, one more.
Let's go. Let's take that strong. Focus, focus.
Pick coming.
There you go, man. And you can't guard me.
The stage was set for a great semifinals matchup between M-Nose was up 5 the first quarter, up 3 at the half, and up.
Clark, the focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup.
It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't